Okay, so today we're going to talk about Celsius. It's been a while since I did a video, and you can see that from the chart, there's not a prediction here. So hopefully we can drop a prediction in Celsius today and try to figure out if the market's going to continue to trend up or will it finally break down and go a little bit lower. So welcome everyone to this channel. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe for more of my videos and content. I'm not here to give you guys any fear, FUD, hype you all up. I'm just simply here to show you how you can actually analyze the price chart without the confusion and actually get ahead of the competition. Those who are trying to take the money from you, you're trying to do the same thing to them. You're trying to take their money. That's the only way you're able to profit in this game, is by taking somebody else's money. All right, so let's see the chart for Celsius on the daily. We need to first of all get rid of the sell pockets in the market for Celsius, because those buyers took those sellers out, and it's not a coincidence that the market in Celsius got rejected right there around $61 to $63. Why would I say that? Because going all the way back to July of 2024, the market as well got rejected here. Okay, so those people who sold Celsius back in July of 2024, they waited until now to come in and sell more of their position. That's how you can tell that these were people who had a whole lot of stock to get rid of. They were patient for a year plus, only to come back and let price come back and sell again. Okay, so now the question is, the demand here in Celsius wasn't that strong. So the question, why did the market not break through this sell pocket? The answer is because there's more sellers still in this pocket than there were buyers. Now, all of these days that we've seen Celsius hit this pocket, though, look at that. We can actually say that the buyers attempted to eliminate all of the sell orders at that price. They attempted to. But once you saw the price action on September the 5th, when the market was down 4%, you needed to say, well, shoot, I guess those buyers ran out of money, or they got dissatisfied with the price and saying that it's just too high for me to buy, and then the market went down. So that's the current trajectory that this price is currently on. I think we need to say from the daily chart that sellers are the ones moving the price, not the buyers. Now, we might see buyers begin to move price again, maybe right now. Okay, so this may be an initial point to where buyers are entering the market, and here's another pocket. Okay, so let's look at this on the two-day chart for Celsius, because all in all, I think we all can agree and say that this stock is still trending bullish. Okay, I think we can say that. So we're going to extend the overall trend. So we're still looking for price in Celsius to go higher. Maybe we need to figure out at what price point will be a good place to enter, because this long-term trend in Celsius isn't broken. So there's no need for us to try to say that this stock is weak. We shouldn't say that yet, but rather, what will be a good entry to come in and participate on this move to the upside that Celsius is currently on? Is it right here around 54, 55 bucks, or is it all the way down here to $50.50? Okay, so here's Celsius on the 3. You guys can actually tell, I'm sorry, on the 2, that buyers did enter the market on this 2-day price bar. Why would I say that? Because the market went down to a low of $53.53, and the buyers were able to bring it up off of the low and close it at $55.27. See, I look at price and price bars as a battle between these two dynamics of buyers and sellers. These price bars represent that battle, that war between these two factions, these two groups. And when you see a market close, it tells you who actually won. Right? So here it is on the 3 for Celsius. 9 hours and a minute left. If we see this market in Celsius close on the bottom of the bar, we got to give it up to the sellers. They're the ones that's moving the price. Here's Celsius on the 4. Here it is on the 5. And let's look at Celsius on the weekly. This 5-day price bar right here signifies that something changed. This tells you that those buyers retreated in the market for Celsius. That 5-day price bar right there. Okay, here it is on the weekly. Here it is on the 2 weeks. Here it is on the 3. Here's Celsius on the 5-weekly chart. And let's look at this on the monthly. So yeah, so definitely the monthly chart looks real bullish for Celsius. Right here, the month of August was very, very bullish. It just looks as if the market is trying to take a reprieve right now for the month of September. But that long-term monthly chart definitely still looks pretty bullish for this stock. So now let's look at this on that 11 hour. Okay, so yeah, I would say either right now in this market for Celsius, we need to see the price hold, or look forward to try to come here to like $50, 51 bucks or so. These two areas are points to where we can actually tell somebody was buying this stock because the price didn't go no lower. Right now, just like we can create pockets of buying, we can also create pockets of selling. So right here is where sellers are, and this is on the 11 hour chart. Okay, so this is where the battle lines are drawn. We need to see either sellers break this buy pocket or buyers break this sell pocket, and that will give us even more confirmation that this stock is either trending bullish still or if it's still bearish. Okay, let's go ahead and create another sell pocket right around here for Celsius. Here it is on the 5 hour chart. I really want to look at the price action in Celsius here to see if we're going to get buyers. So let's look at this on the 3. We're trying to see if this market is gaining momentum or is it bullish. Okay, so yeah, you can even see a little bit clean on the 3 where those buyers came in right here. Here it is on the 1. Again, you can see where those buyers came in right here. And here's Celsius on the 330. So yeah, I'm not really all that convinced that this is the bottom yet. We would have to look at this market in Celsius on a smaller time frame, like here, right here on a 9-minute chart. We did see a bounce, right? But we really didn't see a emphasis or demand of buyers controlling this price. They brought it to $56 and they completely ran out of gas. Price fell off to end the day yesterday in Celsius. So what I'm going to do is we're going to play some downside movement in this stock. Okay, so let's go ahead and look for Celsius to trend down. Now, long term, yes, this stock is still bullish. We're still aiming for higher prices in the long term, but for the short term, I think that this stock has the ability to trend down, right? So we're going to try to target this pocket right here in Celsius, either at the high or the low of the market. Around $50 at the low gives 9.45% there, and then we're going to try to target Celsius in or around the trend. Okay, we'll try to target the market in Celsius around this trend. Okay, so that would be our second target. Anywhere alongside that line. That's where we'll look for the market in Celsius to go. All right, so that's it. We'll see how low the market goes. Again, We're going to keep this buy pocket here because I want you all to know that their chance is it could happen right now, today, or even tomorrow. We can see this stock bounce from this pocket and begin to go up. So we might be creating this prediction a little bit late because the market may actually be entering with the buyers here right now, but we'll see. All right, so I'm done. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you maintain profit, and as always, trade different.